Hey now, Adam Reaver, fu-tone.com, back in my new series of less crappy videos. So today I'm going to go through replacing the block on the Stratocaster guitar for you. The Strat comes with either a pot metal block or a steel block, kind of I don't care if you have a USA Strat, a Mexican import, a Squire. Changing that pot metal block to a piece of resonant brass is going to improve your tone greatly. So this video, I'll demo that for you. I'll do the install for you and play it a little so you can hear the difference. So we're going to use Chef Brian's Mexican Strat here. Let's take a listen to it, stock as is. Guitar sounds pretty good to begin with. I'm going to show you how to install the block, and then we'll take a listen. Okay, step number one, I'm going to take the strings off of this guitar. Okay, strings off of the guitar. Next step, I'm going to remove the springs. Lift the guitar up, bridge will come right out. Unless you have the 6-point screws at that point, you want to just take the 6 screws out and lift the bridge off of the guitar. This is a 2-point bridge with a fulcrum, so it just popped right out. Okay, the next thing I like to do, same with a locking tremolo, even though we're going to intonate this guitar, I like to take a picture or draw a plot of where the saddles are sitting to start with, so it will give us a good reference point to come back to when I set the guitar back up. So what I do is I grab my phone, I take a straight on shot, and that'll be my reference. Take the arm out if you have an arm. And the way these saddles come out, here's a little trick. I kind of push my thumb forward this way, and you can loosen these by hand, or you could use this guy. And keep them in order to where you had them. And be careful of the spring in there. You have a screw, spring, saddle. As soon as you get the saddles off, there'll be 3 screws holding the block to the bridge plate. And there you have it. So, next step, you're going to put your plate. So now I've affixed the FU brass tone loving block to your base plate, and I'm going to put the saddles back on. Very simple. You slide the screw through the back, put the spring onto the screw, saddle, get it started by hand, and repeat 5 times. Poof! All 5 back on with the other one. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at that photo I took a second ago, just as a reference guide, just to see about where I was with each one. And if you get back to that same spot, again, we're still going to intonate this bridge. According to my photo, I'm back where I was. Now I'm going to put the bridge back on the guitar. I'm going to drop it in like so. Now I'm going to put the springs back on using the FU-tone spring hook tool.
Hold it up for me nicely.
Springs back on, block installed. Now I'm going to restring the guitar with the same brand of strings that were just on there. Next step, intonation. So just like I showed you how to intonate your locking tremolos, same thing. You're going to tune the string open, 12th harmonic, fretted note at the 12th. The difference between the 12th harmonic and the 12th fretted note will tell you which way you need to move your saddle. If the fretted note is sharper than the harmonic note, you move the saddle away from the nut. If the fretted note is flatter than the harmonic note, you move the saddle towards the nut. I kind of follow my tuner as a guide. So I'll intonate one string for you. Open. Twelfth harmonic. Fretted 12th note. Dead on from the picture because it was right. If I need to move the saddle, I'm going to use the screwdriver here. I'm going to move the saddle, and then I'm going to reprocess. Okay, that's it. Bridge back on, intonated, tuned up. Let's take a listen. Same thing. Same amp, same brand of strings, same everything, didn't touch a thing. The guitar sounds much fuller, rounder. The notes kind of sit in their own individual slots. Night and day difference. I know you're listening on computer speakers probably. Throw a pair of headphones on to see what I'm talking about. Give it a try. fu-tone.com, Stratocaster brass blocks.